Hello, and welcome to Newsbag. I'm Chris. I'm joined by my lovely partner, Hannah, and my dear friend, Jamie.
We haven't changed it.
All right, my best friend, Jamie. All right?
I mean, I didn't feel that was real.
No.
Oh, well, because you brought it up, I was going to...
Carry on.
Not genuine.
You can't ask me to say it, and then when I say it, complain. Like,
I mean, I've already told I gave you notes.
you're all right, I've been busy, okay? And my friend, Jamie, he's gone down.
He's quit already. Episode 1 in his quit.
Did you want to say hi, or...?
Hi. So, Chris, what exactly are we doing here? What's Newsbag?
It's a good question. Okay, so you know how there's a lot of news these days, right? Like a lot of stuff going on in the world. But one thing we notice is how little news there is around where we live, which is Norfolk, UK, which is a county in England, for those of you not from the UK. And we think that's frankly unforgivable because there's some bloody interesting stuff going on around here.
I see some really bloody interesting stuff.
It's insane the amount of stuff that goes on here.
True.
So we think people should know about it. You know, the big stories that just fell short of the mainstream. So it's time to fight back, right? Bring the news to where it's needed most. Rebel against the crippling underrepresentation of Norfolk in the British media.
Okay.
Yeah?
So it's kind of like showcasing all that stuff.
Exactly.
Welcome to Newsbag, the hot off the press place to be for invigorating stories of Norfolk and sometimes other places. That doesn't it? Quite good.
Yeah?
In Norwich, Norfolk. So on Magdalen Street, which is just up the road,
Yeah.
there was a man walking a lawnmower.
Oh.
Was it on?
It wasn't on, and in hindsight, he might have just brought it.
I've got a question already, because there's no grass. It's a road.
Well, exactly. That's why I'm bringing it to the attention of you.
That's true, actually. This is like a bonus news. We haven't even got into the news yet.
But they are doing up Magdalen Street in that whole area, so maybe he was just trying to do his bit.
He thought he was hoping, didn't he?
He's tidied up all the weeds.
Yeah.
It's funny because people smoke weed on there, so what I've done there was a pun.
It's a pun for those people who know.
Yeah. For those of you who've not in the UK.
Puns when you got to explain them as well. Cause,
Yeah. Well, you didn't laugh, so I had to explain it.
Yeah.
Should we keep explaining it, or...?
Yeah. Well, we can move on, can't we? Did anything happen to you, or Jamie?
Nothing incredible. The only thing that I saw that was of interest was a guy walking through the city with an American football helmet on his head.
Was he?
I've seen him a few times, and every time he is wearing that.
Is it like are they like caged at the front?
Yeah.
It's interesting,
Safety first.
I've seen a guy who goes everywhere with a mask on over his face.
Oh, yeah,
as in like an and he walks really fast.
Operation mask,
Yeah.
Is that a different guy? Because if so, we could have a whole episode on people in headgear.
Well, how would you know if it's the same guy? Because if he's under that...
Did he make eye contact with you?
I was in a shop. He just walked past.
And you thought, that's a bit weird. What's he doing in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, well, it's not really an English football helmet, is there?
No.
I have seen a goalie with it on once, but I think that's for medical reasons.
Medical reasons?
That goalie. There's a football goalie that wears a helmet in England.
Yeah. Who is it?
Schmeichel. It's not him.
Schmeichel.
Oh, dear.
Excellent.
Wow.
Newsbag. Okay, I think we better get some proper news because that's just a teaser. That's a little warm up, isn't it?
Yeah.
That doesn't count as like news because now we've actually got some proper news coming over here. So Jamie, do you want to?
Yeah.
You've got something there. You got your screen up.
I have, yeah. So this is from the Eastern Daily Press.
Classic.
Yeah.
Now I feel a little bit bad about reading this one out because I feel like I'm throwing shade over someone, but I'm not.
Okay, this is a safe space. We're not going to judge, are we, Han?
Wow.
I mean, we're going to judge immediately.
So I'm going to read the headline to you.
You can keep it anonymous.
May the 4th be with you.
Right.
Star Wars legend, shout out to Norfolk.
Oh, what?
Do you know what? I'm excited to know what's coming.
Yeah.
I mean, can we get him on the podcast? Can we get him on as a guest on the podcast?
Like I said, I feel like I'm going to
he's
throw
doing our
some
job
shade
for
over
us.
this guy.
Okay.
Because let's all remember it says Star Wars legend, shout out to Norfolk.
Star Wars legend, yeah. Presumably they've got...
Darth Vader.
Yeah. Played by...
Schmeichel.
Schmeichel in a football helmet.
So the puppeteer who played BB-8 has recorded a video for a Norfolk pub in celebration of Star Wars Day.
Wait. Who?
The puppeteer who played BB-8.
Which one's that?
Brian Herring.
Ah, yeah.
No,
I saw him. I saw him in the credits. Got a picture of him there. He's just got his mouth wide open. Okay, that's good.
So, like I say, I feel like I'm throwing some shade on this guy.
Yeah. No, don't.
But I feel like when you think Star Wars legend, you don't think the guy that was a puppeteer of a robot.
That would be pointless on Pointless.
Yeah.
If you said, like, name characters from Star Wars, that would be pointless.
Yeah.
Or name Star Wars legends.
Carrie
pointless. Fisher.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And Luke, that guy.
Luke, yeah.
Been a while since... Because, you are a Star Wars fan.
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I was going to tell you what he actually said.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, from the bridge in Norfolk.
Okay.
From the bridge?
Bridge in, double N.
Oh, yeah.
The bridge in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In Norfolk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Brian Herring. I puppeteered BB-8. So he's had to say who he was and what exactly he did.
But he's a legend, so he's only said... I imagine he said it ironically. Everyone goes up, oh, it's Brian Herring!
He could have just said Brian. It's like Madonna. Everyone would have known if he just said Brian.
Yeah. I go, oh my God, it's Brian. Brian's here. I'd recognise that voice anyway.
I puppeteered BB-8 in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. I just wanted to say, may the 4th be with you. So there's a 12-second clip as well.
Do you want to play it, or is it not? Would it not work? I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. I don't want to hear it from Jamie.
All right,
sorry.
Don't call him names.
Well, he's shadowing Brian. I'll shadow.
Oh, hang on.
That's true. Shadowing him.
Doing a Tesco advert.
Turn the volume down for now.
If we missed it, it's not
only
a
12
big shout-out.
seconds. It's only 12 seconds.
Was that it?
No.
It's come and gone. I hope you enjoyed that.
Right.
Listeners.
Hey everybody at the Bridge Inn in Norfolk. I'm Brian Herring. I puppeteered BB-8 in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. And I just wanted to say to you all, may the 4th be with you.
Oh God.
Do you know what I love about, like...
It's an advert.
Yeah.
I love adverts.
Knock it out.
I'm just going to down.
Aldi and M&S now on the A505.
Do you know what I love about local news? Because they did that so I'm from Burton originally.
Yeah.
And like one Christmas they were like, we've got a big star coming to turn the Christmas lights on. Did you ever read that where they bring someone in to turn the lights on?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
one
massive,
year, guess who's turning the lights on? Brum. The actual Brum the car. It's not a person, is it?
Brum came.
Why do local... Why put it in the news if
They
it's
could
not
have
a
BB-8
star?
turn up
Yeah.
in that case, couldn't they?
Who would you prefer?
Who puppeteers Brum? Like, who does the voice? Does he have a voice? I've not seen it for a while.
I imagine it's Brian Herring.
I can't remember. Yeah, probably is. He does it. He gets everywhere.
But is Brian Herring's voice in Star Wars, or does he just do the hand bit for a puppet?
He just moves it. And I think it's like a remote control car as well, sort of thing.
Has he got his hand in it, like Sooty?
No.
Okay, more sophisticated than that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's May the 4th, for God's
Imagine
sake.
a remote control car. That's basically what...
Okay, so he's got some kind of Robot Wars.
Yeah.
He's up there
And like
with a
I say,
controller.
It's great that he's done that, and the films wouldn't be the films without BB-8.
No.
He's no Mark Hamill.
No, exactly.
Really, the issues with the headline. Which
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
we should just go for a lot.
Yeah,
Legend.
that's my biggest issue with
Yeah.
this. Do you want to know what Mark Coleman, who works at the pub, said?
I was just thinking that, actually. But what that bloody Mark said.
What does
well-
Coleman say on the matter?
Coleman, hang on. Coleman's mustard. Norwich.
Norfolk.
Yeah.
Famous for it. Don't have it in Norfolk anymore, though, because it has moved
Gutting.
to Europe. So Mark has said, no better day for it.
Does it stop there? No better day what for the...
There's no better day than May the 4th.
For him to say May the 4th.
Yeah.
No, so he says, no better day for it. It's May 4th.
He said it again.
It's May 4th.
Yeah.
No, it
May
is May
4th.
the 4th.
Yeah, you know the famous saying, May 4th be with you.
Has Coleman ever watched Star Wars?
It doesn't say.
See, there will be another good day for it next year. Yeah. I bet he's pulled the same bloody trick last year. And he...
There's actually more to this, but I didn't realise because the quotation mark. There is no end quotation mark.
Oh, wow.
It is amazing. It is amazing. He did a shout out video for the Acle Bridge Inn. That was the end of it.
It's an important addition.
Yeah.
I bet the bridging were like, I can't believe he's here. Is that... I forgot his name. Brian Hamill.
Herring.
Herring.
I've mixed up a couple of names there.
It might be Herring. I
Is
don't
he
know.
like...
Okay.
I wonder if he's from Norfolk and that's why it gives him a bit more gravitas in the Acorn.
I mean, Norwich is known for a lot of things. Mustard, Alan Partridge.
Obviously.
Not sure of our links to Star Wars, to be honest. Obviously we have now,
Yeah.
with Mr. Herring
Yeah.
making an appearance. Oh, you reckon he just does it to every city?
I was just wondering, are we like, should we feel special?
Is he just cutting in like, welcome Norwich, may the 4th be, welcome Birmingham.
You know the bit I'm confused about?
Go on.
What is he shouting out? Why is he shouting out to a pub about me? Is it that they asked him like, that's the bit I'm struggling with.
Like what they got to gain from this?
Why is he shouting out to a pub about May the 4th?
And I would tell you if it was in the story, but there's nothing more.
I've no information. I'm let down. I've got a problem with the headline because I feel mislaid.
I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I'll tell you one thing, he's a bloody legend now that he's been on Newsbag.
Yeah.
So you're welcome, Brian.
Welcome. Now that's real.
That's real.
He'll thank us one day.
You know, when it comes to Star Wars 10,
Yeah, I love Star Wars. So
put your salary up, yeah?
Whoa, what's happened here?
Yeah.
Is he in Norfolk?
Yeah.
Is Mark Hamill in Norfolk? Did he come to Norfolk, maybe?
You saw Star Wars and like, I'm doing that story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's Brian Herring.
You haven't just found out now that that's not Mark Hamill?
No.
Like,
I knew that wasn't.
Okay.
He was aware.
Okay.
Different nose.
But by then it was 2.
That is good news though.
Yeah. No, it's finally on the map. This is what I'm talking about. That should be in the mainstream. That should be on BBC.
Yep. Agreed.
Newsbag. Hannah, have you got a story for us? What's in your newsbag today?
I've got a story. So this is a story from the Wotton and Swaffham Times.
Oh, that's one of my...
You read it?
That is one of the primary publications.
I haven't read last week's, but...
Yeah.
You're normally up to date, Jamie. I'm a little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
I haven't read 2 weeks ago either.
But you read this week's.
What's the story?
Tell you the story. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to put it out there. So it is Easter related. I know we're a little bit past Easter.
Okay, that's fine.
I just think if you've missed it, it's a really important story to know.
Yeah.
I only got 1 egg this year, just seen
Did you?
Yeah.
I got one egg with lots of little eggs and a little drawer underneath it.
Oh, nice.
I got lots of like mini egg varieties, but then Chris gave them away to when his friends came over.
I thought you gave them away to like
I came back
the
to an empty
homeless.
Right. Can we
move on? Because I'm still
friends coming
feeling
over.
quite bitter about it.
Well, I feel like Jamie was wanting to get something off his chest then.
No, it's fine.
No, come on, mate. What is it? You only got
All
one
your
egg.
mates round, share your chocolate. Not even your chocolate, Hannah's chocolate.
Yeah.
You can't even say best friend in the intro.
Shall I start
Yeah.
this?
Go on.
So, headline. Quotation marks. It's not quotes. I'll repeat. Speech marks.
Speech marks.
English degree.
Hannah's got an English degree.
That sounds like I'm really bragging, but it's just because I always make typos. So, headline. Speech marks. It did make all the adults laugh. Families' amusement over Tesco Easter bunting blunder. And I read this headline and I was like, oh, okay, I'm really looking forward. So I'll read on.
Yeah.
Bosses of a supermarket chain were left with egg on their faces after a banner blunder.
Brilliant.
How many puns can they get into one? So you had to go at my puns.
Hang on, maybe they did actually have egg on their face. You don't know what the story is yet, do you?
Oh, true.
Don't rush
Easter
ahead.
egg. Melted Easter egg all over their face.
Or normal eggs.
All normal eggs, yeah.
Wrapped in bunting.
Yeah.
It's not that. It comes following a mid-Norfolk family's discovery when opening an Easter egg hunt kit purchased from Tesco Extra in Dereham. Been there?
Yeah.
Driven past it, I think.
It is mainly just a
It's a good one, isn't it?
dual carriageway.
Yeah. So, rather than wishing visitors a happy Easter, Janet Fowler's grandchildren were greeted with a banner which read, Happy Eater.
Oh,
Instead,
no. Oh, God.
made the news, this.
Yeah. Well, rightly so.
Mrs. Fowler, now, you know when you read a story you think you kind of feel like you might be being made up?
Yeah.
Mrs. Fowler of Rolling Pin Lane, getting too much, based in the market town, I presume that means Durham, purchased the product ahead of her family gathering at her home on Easter Sunday. She said the Easter bunting was bought 2 weeks ago for £1.
Oh.
If it's £1.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, what have you got to...
Happy Eater.
Happy Eater, everyone. See, they could have said they done it on purpose.
Probably are paying by the letter there, aren't you? For £1.
That is 10p a letter.
I mean, that is. I've got a picture there for you if you want to see
Happy
it.
Eater. Is that a double E? Oh no, there's like some kind of Easter egg shaped.
Things, if they'd have taken that little Easter egg out, they probably would have had, money for the extra S.
Could have drawn an S on the egg and then moved it.
Yeah.
They could have done. It's a similar shape.
There's a lot of things they could have done there. Happy Eater, it says. Hanging from some kind of... Is that a badminton net?
I think it's a badminton net.
Okay.
Just in their garden.
It's colourful, if nothing else.
So, was it Janet? Janet. She says, we haven't complained to Tesco as we only saw the mistake on Easter Sunday as we were putting it up in the garden for 2 of my grandchildren who were visiting. And the thing is, I'm going to be honest, there's another picture here. I think they were just having a good glass of wine. I think if anything, they tried to put the bunting up and they accidentally ripped the S off.
And they go, oh, you know what? They chug some wine and go, this will make the news, won't it?
This one doesn't... She doesn't look like she's happy. And she also looks like she's just saying, I am mental. Because I'm wearing hatched eggs glasses.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they've come from. No mention of those.
Eater glasses.
So they have got hatched egg on their face.
I also like how they haven't complained to Tesco, but they have...
Written into the...
Yeah.
What is it? The Norfolk and Durham?
The Swaffham and Watton and Swaffham Times.
Watton and Swaffham Times. The WST.
I think they're quite joyous about it.
They're loving it, yeah.
Apparently, her granddaughter has now taken the bunting home with her as a unique memory of the happy occasion together.
Wow.
Do you know what? Because that's a story for the grandkids, isn't it?
Oh, also,
darling, you remember that time we bought the bunting? I'd be insulted. Happy Eater. Like, why are you calling me fat?
Wow, interesting fact to add to the story. Happy Eater apparently used to be a type of restaurant.
What? The Happy Eater?
Well, I say restaurant. Yeah, no, a chain of roadside restaurants. So a little bit like Little Chef.
Blimey, the Happy Eater.
Bit of advertising for them, isn't it?
Well, it might have been. Oh, so it's not a mistake after all. They've been paid off by Happy Eater. They'll be coming to us next.
People do love typos, though.
They? Yeah.
I reckon in 10 to 20 years' time, that'll be worth £1.20.
Yeah. That's a good rate of return on that investment there.
Yeah. Would you call... Is blunder the right word? That's what I was...
Blunder.
It's a blunder, isn't it?
A blunder is like, you know, you're playing chess and you move your queen and then they just take it and like, oh, I made a blunder there.
Blundered up.
Maybe
Blunder.
the person was like, oh, made a blunder there, I've deleted the S.
Yeah.
Keep it like it, though.
Was that the only... copy, because that could be priceless. If that's the only copy of that bunting,
well, I think I think it's like a son-in-law who lives in Wales. He's on one of the pictures.
Yeah.
He put it on Twitter to try and I think get some response.
His
But
publicity drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Happy Eaters.
We've probably made it go viral now.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get it back out there because I think, you know, if you're paying £1, you want all your letters, don't you?
Yeah.
Can't use that next year.
So if you have seen an S lying around, write in. We know who it belongs to.
Where are they writing into?
Write into Newsbag at podcast@newsbag.com. I'll tell you what, I'll set an email address up with that. So don't do it right now. Email in a couple of hours.
It might already be taken.
Hang on. You're not putting this out as we're saying it.
Oh, I've got time to
Email
set
in
it
a
up.
couple of hours.
It's not live.
Make it go live and then try it.
So hopefully I'll do it in that order then. I'll set up the email and then send out. No one's going to email us, are they?
Never know.
You never know. Little Chef.
I'm telling you what, if there's somebody sat at home with a cardboard S that they found outside that Tesco, I'd be writing in.
Welcome to Newbag. Yeah?
I bet more for £1.
It works for so many
I'll
things.
tell you who will email us.
Yeah.
An angry Brian Herring.
Oh.
Tell him.
Oh,
I'm
God.
actually a bit worried.
Legend.
I don't want this podcast to just like upset people like you've just done, Jamie.
I know.
We don't know he's upset.
He's probably jetted off to...
We did finish it with he is now a legend as well.
Yeah, we've just made his career here.
It's a legend in my mind.
Yeah, he's a legend. In fact, when you said Star Wars legend, I thought, oh, it's going to be that Brian... What's his name?
Herring.
Brian Hafford.
You want to say Brian Hamill.
It's not even the best robot.
No, that's the round one, isn't it?
At the risk of offending everyone, what's the robot's name again?
Ooh.
BB-8.
Should I know who that is? Oh, I can
It
just think
looks
of
like the number
R2-D2. He rolls around?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Only in the new ones, not in all of them.
You can't... I'm not sure you've seen the new ones.
I think I've seen a picture of him, but I've never seen him move. So I've not even seen the puppeteering in.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, shout out to the Fowler family. I just like the fact they stay joyous around it, you know.
Yeah.
Got to enjoy your Easter party.
Light-hearted, isn't it?
Because that could have ruined a normal family's evening.
And Jesus' birth.
Yeah.
It's not his birthday, is it?
Newsbag. Well, I'll tell you, I've got a blinder here. I'm not going to read the headline out because I feel that gives too much away.
So small, that writing.
Yeah, and for some reason I printed this out on 2 to a side.
Do you know what's going to be really funny on this podcast?
What?
We're just always going to hear you rustling paper.
Oh, well, that's going to be my catchphrase, isn't it?
What? Rustling paper?
Don't worry about that. I've got it here. Right. A former British Prime Minister has swapped serving his country for serving on the tennis courts at a Norfolk Sports Club Open Day. Right? No, I know. You're
John
amazed.
Major. John Major.
Please tell me it's Ed Balls.
No, he's here all the time, isn't he?
Do you know
Chairman
what?
of Norwich City Football Club.
Related to Ed Balls.
Are you?
Yeah.
How?
Ed
That's
Balls.
news.
That's actual news. God.
Ed Balls' mother's maiden name is a Riseborough.
Oh my God.
That's my last name.
Is it?
And they're all from Norfolk.
Have you asked your parents about it?
No, my auntie found out. I think she's looking into it. So I'll update you when I can.
There might be something there, actually.
I look forward to an update on that.
Oh my God, you could star on your own podcast.
Balls.
Balls. Jamie Balls.
Also, my dad's name is Edward.
Oh.
My middle name is Edward. My granddad's name is Edward.
Oh my God.
His name is Ed.
Which is short for?
Edward.
Wow. You had that joke. Why does Edward Woodward have 4 Ds in it? I say joke.
Why has it?
Why is it? Well, just because if it didn't, it would be Ewa Woowa, and that sounds stupid.
It's fair.
Can't wait for more jokes.
Cromer Lawn Tennis and Squash Association celebrated the opening of their grass courts for the summer with a visit from a Winston Churchill lookalike.
Oh, it's
Right.
not even him, obviously.
This is the same.
Wait, no, hang on, it gets better. The Conservative politician...
Hang on. Is he actually? That just happens to look like?
Well, he's actually
I've got his name
also
here.
a politician and a lookalike.
He's got a Winston Churchill impersonator, Derek Herbert. A photo of him here, just on the tennis court with the rest of the kind of crew. And he's there. He's there with Winston Churchill's famous hat on. And he's doing the fingers as well. He's doing the V shape.
The peace sign.
The V sign, yeah. V for victory. Did you know that?
I said peace.
Oh, well.
But it's also V. Is that the same thing?
Yeah. The Conservative politician visited Cromer's tennis club with his wife, Clementine Churchill, in 1923.
I thought you were talking about him.
Right. Actually, yeah, that happened, didn't it?
Right.
That actually happened when she played and won in the open mixed doubles.
Are you sure that picture's not actually from the past and it is actually Winston Churchill?
It might be. Did they have cameras in 1923?
Jamie, photographer.
Oh yeah.
There's video footage of him, so...
Oh yeah.
You have seen him before, like.
Yeah. That's a good point. But while Churchill's first visit to the seaside town as a child back in 1888 prompted him to say, "I'm not enjoying myself very much."
What, when he visited that club?
Yeah, is that like a famous quote? Do you know how the Queen said, like, "I'm not amused"? Is that like Churchill's version?
Say it again.
I'm not enjoying myself very much.
I think you just didn't enjoy Cromer.
No, I think that's it. So there's no hidden meaning there. There was no sign of those famous words, now inscribed on the town's promenade, at the club's event on Saturday. Club chairman Kelvin Van Hasselt said the lookalike, impersonator Derek Herbert, was the perfect way to celebrate the event, which saw 60 new players sign up to the club.
That's a result, isn't it? Is Derek Herbert a politician too? Or is he just a man that's dressed up as Winston Churchill?
Let's see what I've got on Derek Herbert. It just describes him as a Winston Churchill impersonator. Is that a job? Like, is that a living?
Yeah. Go to parties, pretend that you're someone famous.
Oh,
Who would you be if you were... you have to look like him.
Yeah.
Darren Brown.
You do look a bit like Darren Brown, actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd take that. You could go and open Cromer cricket.
I've also had Jude Law. Someone said I look like Jude Law.
Who said that?
Don't laugh.
Go on.
Just a friend.
Who said it?
You know when Jude Law
it
suddenly
your mum?
lost his hair? My mum said I looked like Prince William.
I could see that more than Jude Law.
I could see that before you had the haircut.
I think Jude Law lost his hair, didn't he? And then suddenly...
Right.
Because people are like, oh God, what's happened to Jude Law? And
Has he got no hair now,
I've
Jude
recently shaved my head.
So it is more the act of shaving the head than you actually look
No,
like
he
him.
said I look like him. Don't take it from me, Jamie.
Is it in writing anywhere?
Yeah, I'll just write it down. It looks like... No, so I reckon Darren Brown. I do have a bit of Darren in me.
A bit of Darren.
How about you? Have you got I know who you are.
I don't know. I don't think I look like anyone. I once got somebody come over to me pub and asked me for my autograph.
Amazing.
Someone from me. They thought it was someone from EastEnders.
Excuse me, are you Brian Herring?
Well, no, we all know Brian Herring.
Oh, that's true. There's no question.
Yeah, he's a legend. You know
Yeah.
what he looks like. Jamie, have you ever had any lookalikes?
My uncle often says that I look like this chef.
Jamie's just found a picture of it.
He's on his phone.
Should we guess before we... I don't know any chefs.
Name a chef. Auntie Harriet. Oh.
I'm going to say it's not
James
the most
Martin.
flattering. I don't know what this guy's last name is, but his name's Kevin, and he's on Top Chef.
Okay, there he is.
We need to get a picture of this.
He's a large guy.
Just got a ginger beard.
I mean, he's got a ginger beard and hair.
That's like me with Jude Law. So you look nothing like him apart from the beard.
So you just admitted that you look nothing like Jude Law?
Oh, no. Because
he's doing a bit of a David Brent smile there. Like,
yeah, he is actually.
sort of
You could do him. You could do David Brent. Just made him a legend on the podcast.
So Herbert, what? Why?
Mr.
Got a
Van.
link to the. What is it again?
Old
Bones?
Herbert, Derek Herbert. Yeah, professional Winston Churchill impersonator. He's coming onto the club, isn't he? Well, we've got new club. Mr. Van Hasselt, 66. No, he's the chairman. It's all gone exceptionally well. We signed up a lot of new members, and despite the weather, we got a lot. Cut off that sentence.
we got a lot.
We got a lot. The price has changed for 18 to 30 year olds. The age group was really popular because we had a special offer of £80 for the year.
This is just a sales pitch, isn't it? Like, I don't think they're
Pretty
even
much.
that bothered about Herbert.
Is this a CV? Is this Mr. Herbert's CV?
What? He's not in the club though, is he?
Application? But trying to get jobs, isn't he?
He's allowed to charge a different price for 18 to 30 year olds.
Compared to...
Just
Another
18
age
to
bracket.
65.
That is quite a wide bracket, isn't it?
And then basically saying, what is it, more for over 30s? Less over 30s?
I guess so. That age group was really popular because we had a special offer. Yeah.
That seems a bit...
I'd be gutted if I turned 31.
Yeah.
You have?
I have. Lookalike Mr. Herbert said, I'm very honoured to walk in the footsteps of Churchill and to be here where the great man sat and supported his wife. It's part of our history and we have to have history.
We have to have history.
Sorry, there's a quote. This is going to become a quote. So this is profound. He says, once we start meddling with your past, you have no future.
Why is it? Does he think he is Churchill? Why is he trying to... I mean, it's deep, but...
There's a photo of him here holding Winston Churchill's autobiography. He doesn't look like him at all. Sorry, mate, just because you've put on a hat and a pair of glasses.
It's a bit like me and that chef.
It is pretty much, yeah. I mean, I could
With
put a
you
hat
and
on.
your hair.
But at least you've actually got that. He has literally just put on a hat and glasses. It's not even like it's part of him normally, is it?
Yeah.
Also, he didn't do a very good impression because Churchill didn't enjoy it when he went to Cromer, and he sounds like he's loving life.
That's true.
He looks like he was a great time.
This guy's honoured.
Yeah.
When Churchill went, he was sick of it. He wanted out.
I'm not having fun.
I'm not having a fun. Actually, the exact quote was, I'm not enjoying myself very much. These are famous words, Jamie.
That's more profound, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just ended former chairman and lifetime member Tony Spurgeon, a former Norfolk tennis champion, said, I'm now 75 and I've been involved with the club ever since 1955 when I was 12. I think there needed to be a change and hopefully with a new leader and committee the club will continue to be successful. He added Churchill's visit felt appropriate.
Churchill's visit? What?
It's not a
Herbert's
funeral.
visit?
Yeah. Sorry, he didn't think... Did they tell him that was an impersonator? Like, he didn't think, oh, Churchill's here.
Yeah, maybe that's why he thought it was appropriate. He did actually come back in 1923, so that is appropriate, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bringing him back.
Ooh, Newsbag! So really, it's been quite a good few weeks for Norfolk. We've had Churchill
So what
and
have we had?
Michael. What was his name?
Two legends. Two legends and Michael
What was his
Brian
name?
Herring. Mr. Brian Herring.
Yeah.
Sir Brian Herring, I imagine by now. By the time this
He
goes
wasn't
out.
in Norfolk. He sent a video to Norfolk.
It wasn't actually. He didn't do it when he was here.
Don't think so.
That's true.
But
That
again, there wasn't a lot in that article.
That is lazy. That's like recording a video of yourself for the Oscars because you couldn't be asked to go along. Just like, here's...
Do you think people who do that think they just haven't won, or do you think why wouldn't you be bothered to go to the Oscars?
But I bet you those videos are longer than 12 seconds.
Probably are, aren't they?
It'd have been a lot shorter if he didn't have to explain who he was.
Do they have to film like one where they win and also record one where they lost?
No, because they don't give everyone loser speeches, do they?
No, that's true. Let's move on. Oh, we're going to have to move on to...
Yeah,
We're finished.
Did you want to do your headline?
Oh, we got one feature. Thought we'd have a feature here. It's called Headlines. Needs a name.
Headlines.
It's called Headlines. So what I've got here is...
I did think of another feature when you were reading your story, Hannah. Just favourite roads in Norwich.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You had Rolling Pin Lane,
Rolling Pin Lane.
I think that is my favourite.
Bishy Barnaby Way,
That's good.
in Norfolk.
What are my bears called that are here? So I should probably let everyone know that each week I'm going to be bringing a different snack. Chris and Jamie are pretty good at the technical stuff and I am good at food. So I'm just going to bring along a different snack. This week's snack is Barney Bears. Have you ever had them before?
I haven't.
No, these are new to me actually. And I've seen you chomping down on
I've already had one.
Surprisingly large and spongy, bear-shaped.
It's basically sponge with chocolate in, but I think they're made for kids. But they were £1 and food's not... You can't have food just for kids, can you?
No, definitely, no.
So yeah, each week I'll just bring a snack item from my snack bag.
Yeah, just bring in the snack bag. That's a little mini feature,
Snack
isn't
bag for Newsbag.
Snack bag, yeah. I didn't say my road name because I just thought of it.
Go on.
St Gregory's Back Alley.
That's in the centre, isn't it?
Yeah, that's in Norwich City Centre.
Is that behind Starbucks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yep.
Frequent that place often.
I bet you do.
Back alley.
Oh, Back Alley. Oh, Jamie, you taking the Back Alley today?
No,
Yeah.
just going to Brick
Where's that?
to get a pizza.
Oh, yeah. Is that on there?
If you're going that way,
Okay,
it's quicker to go through that way rather than around the front of Starbucks. So
Okay.
in case you're in Norwich.
Could you draw us a map, actually? Could you?
We'll send it out.
I do have a criticism about the snacks.
Oh,
My
God.
snacks?
That's a very small criticism.
This wasn't part of the feature, was it?
Because there's also crisps here.
This is awkward.
And I just feel like if we're recording a podcast
We should be.
and then we get one of these out,
Yeah.
Barney Bears.
I can't hear you. Of all this.
get a Barney Bear out.
Is that the last one? Have you eaten all the...
No,
Oh, no, they're further
I haven't
down.
one yet. So it's got a-
Yeah.
apart from that, good snacks.
God, that
I
looks
think
good.
Jamie just did that as an excuse so he could eat a Barney Bear.
That looks good.
I'm not being funny, but if we take the snacks away, I don't know what I'm bringing to the
Don't
podcast.
take them away. Just think of quiet snacks.
Yeah,
Or snacks
Barney
without
Bears
wrappers.
are... If we'd have opened the Barney Bears first, they're probably the softest snack you're going to get.
Because you wouldn't... If you're listening to this, you wouldn't realise now, but Jamie is currently eating a Barney Bear.
And I bet they can't hear that.
No. Can you hear that?
I can't hear it, and I'm sat opposite.
Whereas if I was eating these crisps... Right, pain.
But even if they're in a bowl, that should be better.
Let's get them out and put them in a bowl next time. Yeah.
Headlines.
Headlines. Headline bag. So
Everything's just going to be preceded by a bag.
right, just got some headlines here. I've blanked out the key information, right? And you just have to guess what goes in there.
Do you want us to have a guess each?
Yeah, just like, I'll kind of take the... There's no buzzer, just like shout out. A bit like catchphrase, the ready money round.
We're all learning, aren't we?
We're all learning, exactly. Right. Thieves steal what from coach firms and minibus?
Turtles.
No. What's that?
Um,
Come on, hurry up, the cops
rubber
will be
ring.
here soon. No, it's 6 wheels. Thieves steal 6 wheels from a coach firm's minibus.
Actually, how
I was
did
thinking
that...
inside the coach.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So you can think outside the coach.
That must have took a while for no one to see that they were stealing them.
So manager Katrina Farrow said, I was the first one to find out at about 5:30 a.m. I was shocked and I had to check whether I was seeing things. This is the first time something like this has happened here, although we have had fuel stolen before.
Easier.
How do you steal that?
It's siphon.
Siphon it.
Siphon
That's
it,
the
yeah.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's blown my mind. Has somebody gone with like some sort of massive jack? Take those wheels off.
Well, I did see a photo, and yeah, it was up on a jack. And it was just the
What,
minibus
they-
was lifted up and had no wheels.
They'd left the jack on.
No, they took the jack away. There'd be like DNA evidence. Oh, hang on, because then it would have
Should we
crashed
see
down. Do a couple more. Great Yarmouth mechanic clocks up 40 what?
Tickets. Parking tickets.
Oh, it could have been actually, because it is a pain parking in Great Yarmouth.
Strikes at bowling.
No, it's 40 years service. Story there. The mechanic, he's worked 40 years at the same
Does
place.
he like going around stealing coach tyres?
That's where he's getting all his parts
Pure
from.
profit.
We'll get him on. And finally, classic what create a buzz in Holt Town Centre?
Clowns.
Classic
I
clowns.
love clowns.
Love a clown.
Brian Herring.
Here's a classic. Fiat 500s.
Oh, I nearly said cars and I
Did
was
you?
awarded that, but I thought, nah. I like that. I like the little game.
We'll keep that up, can't we?
Yeah.
Well, those are the big stories of the week. Thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed Newsbag and would like to help us reach more people to spread these important stories, then please leave us a review on iTunes. We're also on Twitter and Instagram, so if you need a more regular news fix, then you can follow at Newsbag Podcast. But for now, I'm afraid our newsbag is empty.
Keep your eyes out for news bag items.
Look out for news. See you
Put it
later.
in your bag.
Put it in the bag.
News bag.
Put it in the newsbag. Yeah.
Bag.
Thanks for listening. It's already said that. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.